heaven, West Virginia.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I'm a sophomore here at West Virginia, where I'm a mechanical and aerospace engineer, and I work on the suspension team. I found out about Formula by coming to Decide WVU days and kind of applying like those type of visitation days. And actually, I talked to Mark during it. I must have been about 16 when I came, and I told him, yeah, I love cars, and he said, well, come find me when you get here. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to West Virginia. I specifically joined Formula because the only thing I liked as a kid that didn't have an engine in it was dinosaurs. Basically, everything else was just cars, and there's this awesome opportunity to learn a lot about race cars and build a new one every year, design them, and wanted to take full advantage of that while I was here. I've learned a lot about suspension design and tuning mostly. I'm on the suspension team here, so figuring that out, where we want our pitch centers, roll centers, pickup points, basically how we want to set our camber, our caster, our toe, how we want to affect our steering in terms of how can we minimize bump steer or maybe use bump steer to our advantage in mid-corner, different things like that. Just a whole bunch of different little technical aspects that I didn't know coming in. My ideal dream job would be lead engineer for the Subaru Rally Team USA for Vermont Sports Car. I love like road vehicles, I love F1, I like NASCAR, but really my biggest passion is rally and just rally racing, but it's such a like little niche market where there's only one truly good team in North America that is above anybody else, and no one else is on their level, and that's Subaru. Formula's helped me with rally cars and different things like that, just understanding suspension setup. Rally is a lot of suspension, not so much power. Basically, the more power you have, the more gravel you're going to shoot off. So in terms of setting up a car and understanding how to perform vehicle alignments and how to do it quickly in the field and do it accurately has been a big help. Basically understanding how the suspension acts and how different settings change the car's performance during a corner, during any type of moment, really helps in understanding how to set up a rally car. I took a gap year before coming here, and during that gap year I worked as a mechanic. With that experience and having 6 months of learning to be confident with a wrench and with an air gun and stuff like that really helped in Formula, because I could get the setup changes that I want and do it quickly so we could spend less time working on the car and more time driving it. The other part of that gap year, I saved up money from that working as a mechanic to go hike the Appalachian Trail. And then when I did that, it took me 5.5 months. I started in February, ended in July of 2017. And during that time, as I was going up and about to hike Mount Washington, it just happened to be the day of the Mount Washington auto race. Just my great luck that I'm gonna pay for later. But the race is going on, and I walk up to the founder of Hoonigan, Brian Scotto, and I go, hey, are you part of the rally? I just saw he had the Hoonigan like attire on. So then I basically went up to him and he said, yeah, come down, watch race cars with us. I got introduced to everyone that was there. I got pictures of me in their Fiat 124 rally car they drove up to the top. I just went from zero involvement in motorsports all in one day to just, hey, these are all the people you look up to, and now you're buddies with them. My advice to incoming freshmen is we don't bite. Just basically come talk to us, hang out. That's what I did last year. I just learned people's names, got involved, and figured out where I was needed. And it turns out I was needed to organize the trailer and kind of put that in SolidWorks and make sure that we didn't have a trailer that was pitching like that on the way to competition. So with that, learned SolidWorks and figured I love suspension, so did that, and then I was on the team.